Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to No Tea with JD because I'm actually in my morning walk. But I did want to do a quick video outdoors so that you can see that eventually there is some sunshine and sunlight in my life. Recently, a lovely booktuber called Elizabeth from Elizabeth's Shelf Life. Wow. Actually posed a really interesting question. Is there room in BookTube for slow readers? Which got me to thinking. There's an obvious answer, but let's dig a bit deeper. The obvious answer is that yes, there is room for slow readers in BookTube. Why do I say that? Because there's actually room for all types of readers in BookTube. The main thing is for you to love reading and love books. That's, I think, the only requisite that's required for BookTube. I know plenty of people who fall into reading slumps and read like 3 or 4 books in a couple of months, and they even feel guilty about it. Like, I'm kind of in the dark. Let me face the sunlight so that you can see me. I'm not gonna edit any of this out. Oh Lord. Book slumps happen, and that's fine. We're not perfect. We're readers. Readers don't need to be perfect. They just need to want to read or want to talk books. But I think it all boils down to TBR envy, and it's like people feel guilty for not reading more than they are, or they feel like lesser of a booktuber because, oh my God, I'm not reading as much as I should, which is a bit weird. How much should you be reading? How fast should you be reading? These are things that are immaterial. However fast you read, you're welcome in this community. However many books you read, you're welcome in this community. This community is created by introverts and people who enjoy reading. And I don't think if you find people that go like, oh, you can't read with us, then you can tell them to go screw themselves, because that type of person is not required in your life. But still, don't stress over it. Just read. Don't. Is there a place in BookTube to read something that's not YA? Yes. Is there a place in BookTube to read YA? Yes. Is there a place in BookTube to be a Slytherin or a Hufflepuff or a Ravenclaw or a Gryffindor? Yes. Or House whatever in Game of Thrones. I don't watch the series. I haven't read the series. Pardon me. I'm not gonna butcher the names or try to seem cool. I haven't read or watched the series. Sue me. See, and there's a place in BookTube for me, even if I haven't read A Song of Ice and Fire or watched Game of Thrones. There's a place in BookTube pretty much for anyone, and I think we should make the most of it, because out of YouTube, it's one of the friendlier communities, because other communities are pretty nasty. And it's not to say that people on BookTube can't be nasty. Luckily, I've had a wonderful experience on BookTube, and I haven't encountered that. But there are people who find trolls, because trolls lurk everywhere. And dick people aren't. If there's a place for dick people, there's a place for cool people. So by all means, if you want to be part of this community, I think the only requisite is for you to interact. And not even that. There's a ton of people who just lurk. So the only requisite is to enjoy. If you're not enjoying, then you're doing something wrong. As for slow readers, I'm not always reading at the same pace, because I'm not always enthralled by what I'm reading. Some things aren't that captivating, and other things you can plow through. And I think it's a matter of that. More than average reading speed, I think it goes to show that when a story resonates with us, we're gonna hit it hard, and that's pretty cool. But yeah. So to Elizabeth, there is a place on BookTube for slow readers, and for fast readers, and for medium readers, and for tall readers, and for small readers, and for fat readers, and for skinny readers, and for crazy anxiety-ridden readers, and for completely healthy readers, and for anyone who wants to talk books. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think that's why a lot of us put so much effort into what we put out and how we interact and the comments that we leave. It's because a lot of us don't have like book nerd friends in real life. We might have one or two, but you know, the wonderful wealth of random people who love books online shows that, you know, this is our tribe, and within the tribe there are sub tribes. So by all means, find your tribe and enjoy. I think that's with life. The only rule is to enjoy and to look for enjoyment and fulfillment. It's not to appease anyone. Oh my God, I need to appease this booktuber that has I don't know how many million thousand followers. Who gives a damn? No, have fun. Connect with newbies. Make your own little groups. Find people to buddy read. I'm gonna actually talk about that soon. I did my first buddy read recently, and I'm doing my second buddy read, and I already have people for my third and fourth buddy read. Is it that fun? Yeah, but watch the other video so this one isn't too long. So yeah, for now, those are my thoughts. If you have any comments, if you have any opinions, by all means, let me know. And until next time, peace, love, and maki rolls.